my right. He hails from Phoenix, Arizona, and weighed in at 210 pounds. Fans, this is Main Event Daniel. And his opponent, in the corner to my left, he hails from East Oakland, California, and weighed in at 250 pounds. Fans, this is the Blue Flame, Alpha Zone! Your referee, Yuki Enyart.
Oblivion Wrestling fans, Jordan Castle on the call as we have singles competition on tap. It is a Blue Flame versus a literal star, a returning Alpha Zoe, head-to-head with Evan Daniels. And you may have heard from ring announcer Ben Trigg, that is Main Event Daniels. Again, E-V-A-N-T Daniels, a combination, of his name and where he feels like he belongs on any given card. You have to think, taking umbrage, what with this reaction? Love for Alpha Zoe, but also taking umbrage with the fact that this match is not the main event here tonight. So here, all business, all about getting the job done. A true student of the game is the Blue Flame. Of course, previously saw Alpha Zoe with a very impressive showing against Steve Miggs. Came up short in that match due to the underhanded tactics of Miggs, but a true case of victory in defeat. You heard the chants of please come back from the Oblivion Wrestling faithful. The matchmakers here, no choice but to bring him back. Certainly no easy night at the office against Evan Daniels. A veteran of nearly a decade is Daniels. Someone who has held championship gold up and down the West Coast, a born leader. And one who, in many ways, has earned the confidence, some might call it cockiness, we've seen him display, especially here in Oblivion Wrestling. Headlock takeover here. Alpha Zoe with head scissors. These two going tit for tat here. And very little in the way of a poker face for Evan Daniels.
No, he didn't. He did not go to sleep.
Wears his heart, or perhaps lack thereof, on his sleeve, and Zoe, once again, all business. True man of the people. Ow. Fans, I don't need to translate that one. And I believe Evan Daniels asking our official to disqualify Alpha Zoe when Evan Daniels wants no part of the sucking. Daniels clearly short-tempered. Zoe getting under Daniels' skin here. Interesting to see how that pays off. Zoe shot off against the ropes, but dropping Daniels with that power, such a strong base. Dropping Daniels. Into the arm drag, but Zoe right back up to his feet. Arm drag of his own. Ooh, both men with the same idea. It is Evan Daniels looking for the better of that exchange, but Zoe ducking shoots him off against the ropes. Daniels goes up. Zoe once again with leapfrog. Round and round we go. Folks, these two very, very evenly matched. Both came to play here tonight. And Zoe, ever the sportsman, looking for the show of respect. Of course, Zoe, the recent excursion to Japan, competing in Marvelous and Pro Wrestling Noah. Just strong respect for the craft of professional wrestling. And the same cannot be said of Evan Daniels. We'll shimmy along the way. In the same way that Daniels has made a career based on, in the same way that Zoe has made a career based on respect and discipline, Daniels has made a career based on disrespect as he pays for it here with a flurry of strikes from the Blue Flame. course, calls himself the Blue Flame, does so. The Blue Flame is the hottest type of flame. It is when fire is at its most dangerous, and Zoe feels like at this point in his career, he is his most dangerous, fully evolved self. Cover here, only a 2. So maybe looking for it one more time. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, says Zoe. Make way to the official. And perhaps the moment Zoe needed to take cost him. Gave Daniels the opening to escape. Again, Zoe's the sportsman, didn't want to hurt the official, didn't want to put her in the line of fire. Daniels more than happy to take advantage of that misstep, if you can even call it that. Drops the leg. And Daniels, once again, all smiles, sealed with a kiss. What is that old adage? It's not cockiness if you can back it up. I mean, Daniels, unfortunately, the picture of just that. Movie star, good looks, skills to boot. No rhythm in that shimmy. If that's the worst thing going about Evan Daniels, it's pretty good. So back up to his feet. He asked Evan Daniels for something. He got it. Now he's going to give it. Off the ropes, but Daniels with a picture-perfect drop kick. Cover now. So with the kick out, you can see Daniels a little more serious, especially after that last series of strikes. Now, as soon as I say it, now making snow angels in the ring. Push-ups here. Again, Daniels, admittedly a very impressive athlete, but I can hardly agree with taking Alpha Zoe this lightly, giving him this much room to breathe. People firmly behind Alpha Zoe. Will it be enough? Not at the moment. Daniels. Total and utter control of this one. Meets him in the corner. Again, really taking his time, slowing down the pace to behoove a literal star, to behoove the main avant one. Daniels coming us from Arizona, really turning up the heat on Alpha Zoe. So clearly favoring that back, and as if the offense weren't enough from Evan Daniels, adding insult to injury, patting Zoe in the head, ultimate disrespect, continuing to shimmy. Daniels curiously creating some distance instead of staying on top of Zoe, giving him time to get back up to a vertical base, and it may cost him as Zoe lands the exploder suplex in the corner. As the old adage goes, pride comes before the fall. Could this be the opening that Alpha Zoe needs? Chirping chop to the chest. Daniels, from my vantage point, does not have any tattoos. He's not a man one with the ink. He might be after Alpha Zoe's through with him in the form of a blue flame handprint or footprint. Snapdragon. And now Zoe kicking things into a different gear. Puts him in the corner. No official in the way this time, and somebody's got a dirty face. Basement European uppercut. Blue flame on fire as Zoe. Ushigoroshi hooks the leg. And a kick out.
Drew, who kicked out, too.
We know Zoe loves to employ the pump handle, the gut wrench, or of course that God fist lariat. Nearly got him a victory over one Steve Miggs. Looking for the same here. Perhaps looking for that pump handle. Can you get him up? No. Daniels manages to escape, fighting tooth and nail to escape here. Speaking of teeth, may have lost a few off that boot. Returns fire. Shotgun drop kick. This time it's Zoe dropped in the corner. And a rolling Death Valley driver there from Evan Daniels. Locked and loaded, but Zoe saw it coming, didn't see that. Cover. No! Kick out there from Zoe. Suffice it to say, the crotch chops and the shimmying are a thing of the past. We got a match here, people. Daniels is frustrated, evidently. Has something in mind. Zoe only just now coming to. Daniels with the cutter, but Zoe pushes him off the ropes. With the go behind, thinking German suplex, but Daniels sees it coming, didn't see that. Quite literally, needed eyes in the back of his head, and now, welcome to Oakland. But it's not enough.
10 minutes gone by, 20 minutes remain.
Third of the way through this one. Again, fans, I gotta remind you, that is a game ender for Alpha Zoe. I have seen him win tournaments and championships the world over with that very same move, but it was not enough to put Evan Daniels away here tonight. Daniels still very clearly feeling the effect. Call the literal star a fish, because he is reeling. So asking for, man. That speaks to the kind of competitor we're talking about with Alpha Zoe. After all this, lets his opponent get back up to their feet and keeps the fight going. Daniels leaning on the ropes to keep that vertical base, but credit to him. He's staying up. Rolling elbow. Big PK. Daniels sent outside the ring. And Evan Daniels has him scouted for the cutter. For the win. No! Zoe says, anything you can do, I can do better. Daniels kicked out of Zoe's signature move. Zoe just did the same to the literal star. These guys giving it all they got. Their biggest shots here. Daniels doesn't want to return to Arizona a loser. Likewise, Zoe doesn't want to return to NorCal a loser. Up to the high rent district goes Evan Daniels. Says that's it. And it might be. It might be for Evan Daniels. As Alpha Zoe sets up for the God Fist Lariat. So victorious.
Your winner, the Blue Flame, Alpha Zoe.
After that loss to Steve Miggs, the people firmly and clearly on the side of Alpha Zoe. I speculated that great things were most certainly in the future for Alpha Zoe here in Oblivion Wrestling. And I'm not here to pat myself on the back, but I couldn't have been more correct. What a match, what a win here tonight for the Blue Flame.